with their team. It was such a fun experience to be able to travel as a team and compete together one more time. Maddie's future plans include going to college, finding a job she is passionate about, and raising a family of her own. Miss Maddie Brimmer. Our next emerald is Cooper Brown. Cooper is escorted by her mom, Sandy Brown, and her friend, Charlotte Kettler. A special shout out to her dad, Dale Brown, who couldn't be here tonight. Cooper's activities at Staley include the Emerald 4 years, Emerald Senior Captain 1 year, Student Council 4 years, Beta Club 4 years, NHS 2 years, STTV 3 years, STTV Producer for 1 year, FBLA 1 year, and Early College Academy for 1 year. Her favorite Emerald memory is the car ride back from Self's class when all the sophomores were jamming out in Grace's car. Cooper plans to attend a 4-year university, make the college dance team and major in dance and choreography and minor in business, and eventually become an industry choreographer. Miss Cooper Brown. Now let's recognize McKenna Cornelius. McKenna is escorted by her mom, Mandy, and her dad, Darren. McKenna's activities at Staley include Staley Emeralds for 3 years, National Honor Society 2 years, Student Council 4 years, Beta Club 4 years, A+ Program 4 years, and FBLA for 2 years. Her favorite Emerald memory is going to Florida for Nationals and placing in the top 10. McKenna's future plans include attending college of business at the University of Nebraska in Lincoln and minoring in fashion. Miss McKenna Cornelius. And our final senior emerald is Maddie Moore. Maddie's escorted by her mom, Tina Moore, and her cousin, Kylie Werline. Maddie's activities at Staley include Student Council for 4 years, Emerald's dance team for 4 years, Early College Academy 1 year, Health and Sciences at the Northland Career Center for 1 year, and FBLA for 1 year. Her favorite Emerald memory is from the sophomore year when all of the sophomores thought they got stuck in an elevator for 5 minutes when they really never pushed the button, and also the jam sessions in the car before football games. Maddie plans to try out for the Chiefs cheerleading and to continue her certification as a CNA and pursue a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at a nursing school and continue her lifelong dream of becoming a neonatal nurse. Miss Maddie Moore. Let's give a big round of applause to these 4 wonderful young ladies and wish them good luck in their future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to honor our senior football players. Our first senior, number 1, Fabian McLeod. His parents are Max and Laura. His activities at Staley were football for 4 years, track for 4 years, and student council for 3 years. His most memorable moment was his first varsity touchdown junior year against Kearney. His plans after graduation are to continue playing football at the college level and in the NFL, opening up all his own new nutrition clubs, with his girlfriend and being a personal trainer as well as a health coach. Mr. Damian McLeod. Number 2, Keegan Cooey. Keegan's parents are Kevin and Laura. His activities at Staley include football for 4 years, track for 3 years, choir for 4 years, Stuco for 4 years, junior assembly 1 year, young life for 4 years, leadership 1 year, and Stuco historian. His most memorable moment was the first varsity start last year at Lee Summit High School. Fans after graduation are to attend 4-year university studying engineering. Mr. Keegan Cooey. Number 3, Jer Fowler.
Next up, we have number 3, Jer Fowler. Jer's plans for after high school are to earn an academic or athletic scholarship to a 4-year college and find a job he loves and make a career out of it. His activities include football for 4 years, basketball for 2 years, baseball for 4 years, and choir for 2 years. His favorite high school memory was winning state his freshman year.
Number 4, Ray John Hell. Ray John is escorted by Jordan Simmons. His activities are football for 3 years, baseball for 3 years, and track for 3 years. His most memorable football moment was the game when he went to Washington and had 8 catches for 220 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, and 2 picks on defense. His plans after graduation are to go to college and ball out. I plan to take basic classes until he sees what he likes to do. Mr. Ray John Hell.
Next up, number 5, David Lewis. David's future plans for after high school are to attend college. His activities while in high school include football for 4 years, basketball for 3 years, track for 4. His favorite high school memory is going to Indiana his sophomore year with the basketball team to play at Hoosier Arena. Next up, we have number 7, Kendrick Stone. Kendrick's future plans are to play college football at the University of, to be named at a later date. Kendrick activities include football for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, track for 4 years, Stuco for 4 years, and into sports for 2 years. His favorite high school memory was winning state his freshman year. Next up, number 11, Zach Osbar. Zach's future plans are to go to college to play baseball and study pre-med. His activities include baseball for 4 years, football for 4 years, and NHS for 4 years. His favorite high school memory is being on the 2017 state championship team. Number 15, Braden Robertson. Braden's future plans after high school are to play college football and study actuarial science. Braden's activities during high school include baseball for 2 years and football for all 4 years. His favorite high school memory is getting an extended summer break after quarantine.
Number 17, DeJuan Sanders. He's being escorted by Katie and Michael Burge. His activities are football for 4 years and track for 1 year. His most memorable moment was the last game of his sophomore year when he scored a touchdown against Truman. His plans after graduation are to play football in college and study graphic design and engineering. Mr. DeJuan Sanders.
Next, we have number 21, Nico Madrid. Nico plans on attending college to further his academic and athletic career. He played baseball for all 4 years and football for 1 year. His favorite high school memory was his first football game as a senior.
His activities include football for 4 years, baseball 2 years, track and field 3 years, junior assembly 2 years, Stuco for 4 years, choir for 3 years, and young life for 4 years. His most memorable football moment was winning state his freshman year. His plans after graduation are to join the fire department. Mr. Nick King.
Number 24, Joey Derringer. Joey plans for after high school include going to college to become a civil engineer. He played football for all 4 years, baseball for 1, basketball for 2, choir for 1, and JA for 1. His favorite high school memory is participating in Emerald City with all of his friends freshman year. Next up is number 33, Bennett Thacker. Bennett plans on attending college for med school and to play college baseball. His activities while in attendance at Staley include baseball for 4 years, choir for 3, and football for 1. His favorite high school memory is his first football game as a senior.
They played against 15 and 16-year-olds of their own. It was the first time most of us had seen the ocean on the beach. Now he gets the opportunity to play for those things. Again, during his final year playing for Staley. His plans after graduation are to go to a 4-year college, play lacrosse, major in business and psychology. Mr. Jacob Jordan. Number 49, Rabbit. He's being escorted by Devon Rabbit and Gina Newman. He has played football for 2 years. His most memorable football moment was starting varsity his freshman year as a running back. His plans after graduation are to attend college for his engineering degree. Mr. Davion Rabbit.
Next up, number 42, Colin Birch. Colin's future plans are to attend college and go from there. His high school activities include football for 4 years, tennis for 3, and wrestling for 1 year. His favorite high school memory was winning state freshman year with the football team.
Number 48, Lucas Melinda.
Next up, number 48, Lucas Millender. Lucas's favorite future plans for after high school include to go to college to study bioengineering. His activities include wrestling for 1 year, track for 2 years, football for all 4, NHS for 2, and junior assembly for 2. His favorite high school memory is dressing out for the state game his freshman year.
Activities, soccer for 4 years, football for 1 year, and Boy Scouts for 12 years. The memorable football moment is going to happen this year. His plans after graduation are going to college, major in physical therapy. Mr. Steve Campbell. Number 56, Stephen Kelly. Jonathan and Carey. Daily activities include football for 4 years, golf for 2 years, wrestling 1 year, and choir for 1 year. His most memorable football moment was as a freshman in 2017. He enjoyed watching the varsity team compete at the highest level. They never gave up on battle all season on their way to winning the state title. His plans after graduation are to go to college and study business. Mr. Stephen Kelly.
Next up, number 58, Preston Thomas. Preston's future plans after high school are to join the Navy. He participated in football for 4 years and wrestling for 1 year. His favorite high school memory is Friday Night Lights every Friday in the fall. Next up, number 60, Landon Bame. Landon's future plans are to attend a 4-year university. He's been a part of the football team for 4 years, DECA for 2, FBLA for 2, and choir for 2 years. His favorite high school memory was being a part of the state championship team his freshman year.
He has played Staley football for 2 years. His most memorable football moment was the synergy you get at game time. His plans after graduation are to skip Rogers for UMKC pre-med program and go into radiology. Mr. Zach Dowell.
Next up, number 71, Austin Walker. Austin's future plans are to attend college and study criminal justice and business, and to someday start a family of his own. His activities while in high school include choir for all 4 years and football for 4 years. His favorite high school memory was having Mr. Buck as a teacher his junior year.
He's being escorted by Melissa Fox. His activities include football for 4 years, basketball for 2 years, baseball 1 year, and wrestling for 1 year. His most memorable football moment was being in St. Louis at the city final game. His plans after graduation are to attend college. Mr. Devontae Fox. Number 76, Jason Gibson. He's being escorted by Lisa Morris. His activities include football for 4 years and choir for 4 years. His most memorable football moment is being a part of the atmosphere during the 3-game presentation every Friday night. His plans after graduation are going to trade school for soap welding. Mr. Jason Gibson.
Next up, number 78, Zane Mosier. Zane's plans for after high school are to attend Maple Woods Community College. His activities include football for 4 years and choir for 4 years. His favorite high school memory was his first game as a senior. Next up, number 81, Ryan Dieterding. Ryan's future plans for after high school are to attend college. Ryan's activities include choir for 4 years, baseball for 2 years, basketball for 3 years, and football for 3 years. His favorite high school memory was watching the football team win state his freshman year. Next up, number 82, Nick Childry. Nick's future plans after high school are to become an air traffic controller. His activities include football for 4 years, track for 4 years, Stuco for 2, junior assembly for 1, and leadership for 1 year. His favorite high school memory is getting to mess around during assemblies. Number 85, Khalid Mitchell. Khalid's plans for after high school are to go to college and get a degree in business. His activities include football for 4 years. His favorite high school memory is the 2017 state championship game. Next up, number 86, Brandon Wooten. Brandon's plans for after high school are to attend college for a degree in business. shortstop, and his activities include football for 4 years and tennis for 1. His favorite high school memory was watching the football team win state his freshman year. Next up, number 96, CJ Mabembo. CJ's plans for after high school are to get money to play college football. His activities include football for 4 years and track for 3 years. His favorite high school memory is the 2017 state championship game. Next up, number 97, Carter Kenslow. Carter's future plans for after high school are to attend college and get a degree in something. His activities include football for 4 years, choir for 4 years, basketball for 1 year, and adaptive PE for 1. His favorite high school memory was getting stuck in an elevator at Northwest football camp his sophomore year.
Track and field for 2 years, NEHS, National English Honor Society for 2 years. Her most memorable moment was enjoying the opportunity to be a part of the football team. It's been fun to get to know everyone, help support and represent Staley High School. Her plans after graduation are to attend Northwest Missouri State University to become a special education teacher. This is a lot. And our final honoree of the evening, Megan Simcoe. She's being escorted by Missy Wise and Ashley Simcoe. Her activities include football manager 1 year, golf 1 year, track and field 2 years, choir 1 year, and NCC welding for 2 years. Her most memorable football moment was being able to meet new people and experience what it means to be part of a family. Her plans after graduation are to go to trade school and become a welder, either underwater welding or manufacturing welding. Miss Megan Simcoe. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to your player, managers, and their families for all they've done over the last 4 years.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2020 home opener of your Staley Falcons. I'm Jake Blue, and welcome to the District Activities Complex here at Staley High School. We have had a very special night here so far, and even better one with some football in just a few moments. So as you know, we just met the senior Emeralds and the seniors on this year's football team. And we will finish senior night celebration up at halftime with cheer and the band to celebrate. But let's get to the point why you guys are all here in the first place. Staley versus the Fort Osage Indians. This is a matchup between two top teams in the Kansas City metro area. They both have had their ups and downs throughout the years, but they have really become each other's Achilles heel the past 3 or 4 years. In 2017, when Staley won the state title, these two teams had a hard-fought battle between each other, which Staley went on to win and advance to the state semifinals. Then in 2018, Fort O traveled right here to the District Activities Complex for another playoff battle and defeated the Falcons in a game where everything fell apart for Staley early. And now, this year, these two teams meet in the regular season. Both are looking to get on track this week as they both lost week 1. Staley taking the loss to Columbia Rockbridge 24-26, where things really just fell apart for the Falcons in the second half. And as for the Indians, they took a week 1 loss to the Kearney Bulldogs 21-27. Staley ranks number 10 in Class 5 coming into this week, and the Indians come in at number 14. Staley will be debuting their new home jerseys this week. You can find them wearing the all-black with white lettering. Fort O will have the all-whites with the red lettering. The Staley Falcons are led by head coach Phil Light, and the Indians are led by head coach Brock Bolt. The Falcons have tons of senior leadership, as you met all 32 of them just a few minutes ago. So it should be a good one we have on tap for you tonight. And as you can see, the Staley Falcons have made their way back onto the field. And we have a pretty decent night here for you. 78 degrees at kickoff with a 5-mile-an-hour wind blowing to the northwest. Clear skies and perfect conditions for a Friday night football game. I had a chance to, with coronavirus going around, not so easy to get interviews, but I had a chance to chit-chat with a few players. And so starting off here, Keegan Cooey, in a text I sent to him earlier today, I asked him, what are the keys to the game defensively for the Falcons? And in 3 words, he said, defend the run. So then I went over to the offensive side of the ball, and I texted starting senior running back Fabian McLeod, what are the keys offensively for the Falcons? He said, basically run the ball hard, catch every pass, and play all 4 quarters with 110% effort, and to come out on top of the win. Now, if that doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will. Back to the defensive side of the ball. Pretty much same thing as what Mr. Keegan Cooey said earlier. Colin Birch said the same thing. Stop the run and no misalignments. Again, keys to the game for the Falcons that maybe some miscues happened in last week's game that we saw unfold. But it does sure feel right to have football back under Friday night lights. And we will get underway in just a few minutes as the captains meet at midfield for the coin toss. And Fort O has deferred to the second half. Staley will receive the first half kick, and Fort O will get the ball to start the second half. So we will see your Staley Falcons start on offense to begin this one. And so that means we will see the senior number 3, Jared Fowler, starting quarterback for the Falcons. You can catch him warming up down there on the left end zone, throwing passes, warming up that arm as it seems like it's going to be a strong running game for the Falcons tonight. And we'll just have to see what this game has in store. These Falcons are ready, and even with social distancing and coronavirus going on, as there's limited number of fans. Your fans are limited, but parents of players and cheerleaders and dancers are in the stands, so hopefully we have enough home field advantage here for the Falcons tonight, as the Fort Osage Indians are teeing up the football, and we are just seconds away from kickoff here of the 2020 football season here at the DAC. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This kick is away. It's a short one, and it goes out of bounds. So we will start this one with a penalty, and the Falcons getting great starting field position, starting at their own 40-yard line, or just about. Excuse me. Looks like they are going to march this ball. No, okay. Staley's going to elect for a re-kick. Get a better starting. I wouldn't doubt it. You got some great speed back there. And number 1, Fabian McLeod. And it looks like number 7, Kendrick Stone. Kendrick Stone, some great senior leadership on this one. Big expectations coming from that corner spot on the defensive side of the ball for the Falcons. So as Fordo prepares to re-kick this ball after the penalty that Staley declined. And here we go, part 2 of the start of football at the DAC. It is fielded right about the 35 and took up to about the 42-43. Nico Madrid, the senior running back, on the return for the Falcons. And they will spot it at the 42-yard line, as where Jared Fowler will lead his Falcons onto the field. And you see number 7, Kendrick Stone, lining up on offense at wide receiver for the Falcons, as he is playing both ways this year, as number 16 is in motion. And they're going to give him the ball. Looks like handoff up the middle. Good yardage on the play. Looks like a gain of 3 or 4. Ball carrier, number 1, Fabian McLeod. Gain of 4 on the last play for the Falcons. Make it 2nd down and 6. And Falcons constantly in that no-huddle offense, forcing your defense to hurry. Jared Fowler, quick pass out to number 7, Kendrick Stone. Catches it, breaks a tackle down the sideline. And what a play there by number 7, Kendrick Stone. Catch and run, and a first down for your Staley Falcons. As here we go, the Falcons hurry up to the line again. Jared Fowler gets them set here. And look back up at the sideline for a check here. Calls out an audible to his offensive line. And here's the play. Back to pass, looking again. Pass is caught. And a nice gain there again for the Falcons. Joey Derringer on the reception there. Nice gain there of about 6 or 7. He's 2nd down and 4 for the Falcons. Jared Fowler going to hand it off to Fabian. And nice edge there. He's got some space. And into the end zone he goes for the first touchdown here at the DAC for the Falcons in 2020. And it really didn't look like he had much going there for him on the edge. But Fabian, little sneaky snake there, snuck through the edge and got in the end zone for 6. So now we will see the extra point here. And it's down, it's up, and it's good to make the score Staley 7, Florida Osage Indians nothing. And I couldn't say this game has started any better than the Falcons could have game planned for, as they go right down the field and put up 7 points on their first drive of the game. And so now we will see what the Falcons have in store for us tonight on the defensive side of the ball. And hopefully this is all the same thing that we see throughout the rest of the game. And as the Falcons head back onto the field here to kick this ball away to the Indians, as they are up 7-0 in this game with 10:42 remaining. And here we go. The Falcons kick is away. It's a good one. Fielded right at the 15-yard line, and he's got some space. Falcons do cover it up, though, and he gets up to right about 31, 32-yard line. So a decent return there. And number 23, Nico Madrid, in on the tackle for the Falcons, along with Danny McGurn. And we see the Falcons defense for the first time tonight, as, like I mentioned earlier, lots of seniors on the Staley team, and a lot of them do come from the defense. And here we go. First play for the Indians is a handoff up the middle where the Falcons just smother right there, and a gain of no yards on the play. Those boys up front for the Falcons are big and they're mean, and they are ready to get after the run game tonight. As we do see a little bit different pace of play here from both teams, as like we saw, Staley was in the no huddle, fast every time, and the Indians do huddle up here as this play is off, and it is quarterback's going to take off. Good scramble there for the Indians, as he did escape the sack and pick up some decent yards on the play, gain of about 4. Bring up 3rd down and 6 from the 36. As Indians making substitutions, like I was saying, the Indians do slow down the pace here and take up some more time with huddle and all that, but then do sprint to the line of scrimmage after the huddle. So here we go. And back to pass. He's going to escape pressure and again get out, as they're going to give him a first down on the scramble there. Looks like the Falcons are going to need to watch out for the legs of the Indians quarterback, as he has hurt them on back-to-back plays with his legs. It'll be first down and 10 Indians from their own 42-yard line. You know, one thing this does with the slower pace of play from the Indians is it allows Staley's defense to take some rests, as what a tackle there by, looks like number 5, David Lewis, as he is another valuable senior asset to this Staley defense. He was in first team All-State last year, and he has been a part of varsity football since his sophomore year. And back to pass for the Indians. That pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Indians. Keegan Cooey on the last pass deflection. As we are coming up here on just 8:09 left to play in the first quarter, as both teams line up here for this 3rd and 9 play. Back to pass, screen play, out to the receiver, number 1, breaks free, and looks like he does get to the 1st down marker. Yes, he does, as the Indians pick up another 1st down. The Falcons, rather, have forced the Indians to 2 3rd downs this drive, and Indians have converted both times. 3rd down is the win play to get off the field, and so far Staley's defense has folded on 3rd down twice so far this drive. We'll have to see how that pans out for Staley the rest of this game. It's going to be a quick handoff up the middle for the Indians, and Staley's defense all over it again. So far, Fort Osage success with running the ball, not so much, but when the quarterback takes off running for his life, has been quite successful. So we'll see how Staley wants to defend the rest of the night. As here we go again on this 2nd down and 11 play. And a little hard count there for the Indians. Another handoff at the middle, and again, nowhere to go for the Indians. Falcons defense is right there. And that'll bring up another 3rd down. This time 3rd down and 11 from the Falcons' 49-yard line. Loss of 1 on that last play. Let's get off the field here. Defense, as they are looking for their 1st stop here. Hopefully get off the field and get their ball back to the offense and get another touchdown. And back to pass, rolling out, screen, and it is covered up. Absolutely nowhere to go there on that 3rd down play. What a tackle there by, looks like, again, David Lewis. Some hard hits there coming from the safety position, as he read 2 plays on that drive like a book and came up and made some nice hits. So it will force the Indians to have to punt from their own 48-yard line. Number 5, David Lewis, back deep to the receive for the Falcons. And a block punt from the Falcons. And it's going to squibble out of bounds. There goes that punt defense, and whistles. Colin Birch, the senior linebacker, gets a block punt here on senior night. What a way he'll remember that for a long time, as they're going to spot this ball right at the middle of the field, right at the 50. So again, for the Falcons, great starting field position. And right now, all the momentum is really starting to ride towards the Staley team, as we did see the same thing last week down in Columbia. For those of you that tuned in and watched that one, great first half from the Falcons, and that's one that we all saw the Falcons fall, unfortunately, late in the second half, and just kind of a snowball effect with a muffed punt and fumble, interception, and it all fell down there. And So I know coaches and players are ready to get back on track this week, and so far that is exactly what they are doing, and they just need to keep it up for all 4 quarters as Staley's offense back onto the field. Number 78, Zane Mosier, senior lineman, into the game. And Jer Fowler back to pass. He's looking over the middle and dropped there by, looks like Khalid Mitchell, the senior wide receiver. And make it 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons. And Jer Fowler, and play action, ball deflected at the line. It'll be 3rd and 10. .5:17 left in the first quarter here, as Staley lines up for this 3rd down and 10 play. Is really looking to give some momentum to them, as looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Jer, and it has nowhere to go but backwards, and the Falcons will have to punt here, as that brings up 4th down and 11. And Fabian on to punt for the Falcons. What a punt there from Fabian, as there is a flag on the play and a muffed punt, but it is so good punt coverage, but unfortunately Staley had a player running on the field when the ball was snapped, so going to be a little false start action. Or rather, illegal substitution on the Falcons. Illegal shift? Yeah, it's all the same. Who cares? As the Falcons will repunt here. Defensive coordinator John Crutcher coordinating his punt team here, as it is 4th down and 16 for the Falcons. Fabian McLeod here to punt, as a little shift, and whoa, a little creativity from the Falcons here, as shift out and shift back in, and Fabian will just punt this ball, as it is almost blocked. But another good punt from Fabian, and good punt coverage again from the Falcons, as they do end up with good coverage again, as there is a flag on the play. Looks like maybe running into the punter, maybe kicker, something, whatever that dude is that kicks the ball. Not quite sure what the last penalty was, but looks like Falcons are taking over on defense. Last penalty was on the Indians running into the kicker, as that'll march the Indians further into their own territory. And the Indians come to the line here at their own 18-yard line. Going to be some play action, looking deep, and ball is, they're going to say, caught. What a catch there Wow, that was quite the catch. I'm impressed. Not really know what to say. Just a great catch. As a big play there, moves the ball all the way up to the Fort Osage 42-yard line. And another handoff. This time, better progress for the Indians on a handoff, as they do get a nice gain of about 5 or so on the play. Second down and 5 from the 47. And 3:58 remaining in this first quarter. Going to be a read option. Quarterback keeper up the middle. And big gain there for the Indians, as Falcons make defensive substitutions. And it kind of looks like Indians are moving a little bit quicker here. A little bit more fast-paced. Maybe catching the Falcons a little bit off guard here. Now they've slowed it down a little bit, and so maybe those last couple plays they already knew what was going on before they came out on the field. As now the Indians take their time coming to the line here, as they have 3 wide receivers to the right, and back to pass again, looking deep, nothing there, and he's going to take off again and get another chunk of yards for the Indians. Looks like a gain here of about 3. It'd be second down and 7 for the Indians from the Staley 36-yard line. And we're going to see a handoff and a little something there. Well, let's see. Gain of 4 on the play. And Braden Robertson on the last tackle for the Falcons. It'll be third down and 2 at the Staley 32-yard line. Can Staley's defense get off the field on this third down play? Quarterback keeper, and it is swallowed up for little to no gain, as that'll be fourth down and 3 for the Indians. CJ Mavimbo, the senior defensive lineman, on that last tackle for the Falcons. And the Indians are going to stay on the field and go for it here. Fourth down and 3. Early game gamble here for the Indians, as this could be a tide changer. It's going to be roll out, quick pass, and it's going to be caught. And a first down for the Indians. Last play was a gain of 9. Takes it all the way up to the Staley 24-yard line. And for this Osage back to pass again. Ball deflected up in the air, but falls incomplete. Bring up second down and 10. Looks like Kendrick and maybe David Lewis on coverage for the Indian Falcons on the last play. As again, we see the slow pace offense from the Fort Osage Indians with just 1:23 remaining in this first quarter. And a timeout taken by Fort Osage. And so far it's been quite the game. We've seen both teams succeed and struggle early in this first half rather. And but again, it does look like we are in store for a good one, as it is two of the top two teams in the Kansas City metro area. So I have no doubt that this game should impress, and probably will, as UDC defensive coordinator John Crutcher getting his defense ready to go for this 2nd down and 10 play deep inside Staley territory. Looks like David Lewis getting a little bit of tape here for this 2nd down and 10 play. And Indians, another quarterback keeper, this time goes nowhere. And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Indians. And number 77, Tyler Shanks, checks into the game for the Falcons. Gavin Siegfried on the tackle for the Falcons. As we are under a minute left to play here at the District Activities Complex here at Staley High School. Indians will have to get a playoff just before this quarter ends. And ball thrown up to the end zone. They back judge signals touchdown. You know, up here it looked like he was out of bounds, but that's why I'm up here in the booth. And the guys in the black and white are calling touchdowns because I can't see anything. Touchdown for the Indians as the kicker comes on for the extra point here to tie this game up at 7. The extra point is blocked. And new rule, no return on blocked PATs. David Lewis gets in for a block and helps the Falcons retain their lead, make the score 7-6 as we come up here, still unable to get out of the first quarter. 30 seconds remaining here as the Falcons will get ready to receive this kick and hopefully again get some good starting field position. Falcons have had great starting field position on both their drives so far offensively, but first drive went very well, very impressive. Showed out and was quite just very good all around from the Falcons. And then second drive, great starting field position again with a blocked punt, and just they couldn't do anything with it. So we'll just see here what is going to go on this third offensive drive for the Falcons. And we see Fabian McLeod and number 7, Kendrick Stone, back deep for the Falcons. And here we go. And it looks going to be another squib kick and whistles again. Tons of whistles early in this game. And I think we have a maybe false start, offsides on the Indians. Yes, offsides on Fort Osage. So they will re-kick. And we'll do it all over again. Kickoff part 2. Another short kick out of bounds. And again, we'll get a penalty against the Indians. Going back and looking at box score from last week, in the Indians game against Kearney, tons of penalties, tons of penalty yards, and really they were lucky to only lose by that much, by the margin they did. Only lost by 6. But same so far fate here for the Indians, as they've kicked off twice and well, I guess 4 times now. So we're going on the 5th, and they have struggled to kick so far. But here we go, kickoff part 3 this time, and hopefully we can get a return here for the Falcons. This is a better kick. Kendrick Stone picks it up, and he has a hole, but other than that, good return. Still going. He gets almost up to the 45-yard line for the Falcons. So, again, great starting field position for the Falcons. And hopefully the Falcons can keep the mojo rolling, as their field goal block team gave them a break, helped keep their lead at 7-6, as there is 21.5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It is 1st and 10 from the Falcon 44. Jair Fowler with 2 running backs in his backfield, and it's just going to be a quick little handoff to and gain of maybe 1 on the play. Ezra Peterson on the carry for the Falcons, and they will just let the clock expire here in the first quarter. And that'll take us to the second quarter, and the score is 7 Staley, Fort Osage 6. And we're back here for the second quarter of play. And screen pass out here. And space, plenty of space down the sideline. He's got room. He's going to take it all the way into the end zone for another Falcon touchdown. What a play call there, as just a little running back flare out of the backfield ends up in 6 points for the Falcons. Just one play, the Falcons come back and strike for another touchdown. Sheriff Fowler on to hold for the Falcons as the kick is up and good to make it 14. Staley, Fort Osage 6. Staley again showing that quick strike ability, as they did show last week, as Fabian McLeod featured a one-play 80-yard touchdown run on one drive for the Falcons. And this time, a big play out of the backfield from what looked like number 26. And so what a play there. Out of the backfield, quick strike ability from the Falcons is speed and
just really great play calling has so far been a factor here in this one. As Falcons have the ball teed up here. And here we go. Good kick. High kick. You feel it right at the 15. Good coverage and good tackle there by the Falcons. As the return gets up right to the, looks like the 27 or so. Yes, 27-yard line. As the senior D lineman Bennett Thacker on the tackle. Indians come back on the field for their third drive of the game. And going to be a run. Staley's defense covers it up. And that will bring up second down. And looks like amount 9. Gain of 1 on the last play. It'll be second down and 9 from the Indians' 28-yard line. And looking to pass again. Good coverage there from the Falcons. And again, so far, great defense shown early downs. And Falcons will be faced with their nemesis in this game, third down, as the Indians have been able to pick up a few first downs on third downs in this one. Indians come to the line again and looking to pass. He's going to scramble, and he will be short of the line to gain, but only a few yards, as he did get about seven on the play. Yes, gain of 7 on the last play for the Indians. It'll bring up 4th down and 2, and they'll bring on the punt team. Yes, Indians are punting. David Lewis is back deep to receive for the Falcons. High snap. Oh, running into the kicker on the Falcons. A fair caught. I'm not sure I can completely agree with the running into the kicker call there, but nonetheless, running into the kicker, and that gives an automatic first down to the Indians. So Falcons shoot themselves in the foot there, and the Indians have a first down at their own 40-yard line. And a handoff, nothing going there. A loss of 1, maybe 2 on the play. Falcons have been all over the run game for the Indians. The only thing that's really hurt them so far is when there's great coverage and the play breaks down, and the Indians quarterback just takes off and picks up yards. How the Staley defense adjusts, we will have to see. Again, slow pace of play for the Indians. So they come to the line for the second down and 12 play. And bad snap. Able to get it off, but covered up nicely by the Falcons. Number 7, Kendrick Stone, in on the tackle for the Falcons, as it will remain 3rd down and 12. And he's coming to the line for a 3rd down and 12. Can the Falcons get off the field once more? They already have once, and they will, as they get a sack here, as it looks like CJ Mimbo in on the sack for the Falcons, and we will see the Indians punt again. Hopefully the punt team for the Falcons is a little bit smarter here, and we don't run into the kicker this time, because that would be bad. And good punt, and fielded by David Lewis, and able to break a couple tackles and get a few yards. So Falcons will take over again with pretty good field position. Is water break here at the DAC. Something the Missouri State High School Athletic Association implemented a few years ago was water breaks, actually, like in the game. So timeouts will be taken with like 8 minutes or something remaining in quarters, and again at 3 minutes or something in each quarter, 8 and 3 minutes in each quarter for a water break, as the Falcons come to the line here. 1st and 10 from their own 36. And with 8:01 remaining here in the second quarter, going to be a handoff up the middle to Fabian. And good chunk of yards there, as he picks up about 7 or 8. Gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Falcons. Pass. Good pass and catch there from the Falcons, as the Falcons pick up another 1st down. Moving the ball nicely so far in this drive. First and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Fabian McLeod on the last carry for the Falcons. A gain of maybe 1. Be 2nd down and 9 for the Falcons from the 50-yard line. Jared Fowler commanding his offense. And he's going to pass. He's looking to, and he's got a receiver, but not much running room after the catch. But nonetheless, does pick up a 1st down, as Ben Hensel on the last reception for the Falcons. We're going to movement on the line for the Falcons. False start. And be a loss of 5. And it'll be 1st and 15 from the Indians' 39-yard line. And huge hole for, looks like maybe number 8. David Brooks, yes, number 8, David Brooks on the carry for the Falcons. He's a little shaken up on the play. But nonetheless, good for another Falcon first down. Move the ball to the Indian 22-yard line. And another handoff to Fabian McLeod. Gain of about 2 on the play. $4:50 remaining here in the second quarter. Falcons in possession of the football. They are in the home black with white lettering uniforms, and the Fort Osage Indians are in the white with red lettering uniforms. Second quarter here at the District Activities Complex. That pass is caught by Fabian McLeod and stays upright to gain even more yardage for a Staley Falcon first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Falcons. So that last catch got them all the way down inside the 10, all the way to the 6-yard line. And Jer Fowler in the shotgun. Quarterback keeper dives for the pylon, and he's in there. Jer Fowler with a Staley Falcon touchdown. And another 6 points for the Falcons. The extra point is up and good. And make the score Staley 21, Fort Osage 6. And coming up here, just a little under 3 minutes, we will have senior night for the Staley Cheerleaders and the Falcon Brigade and the Staley Diamonds coming up at halftime. But before that, we have another solid 4 minutes of football between the Staley Falcons and the Fort Osage Indians. So far, we've seen really a tale of 2 games. Both teams, well, I guess I should say Falcons started off fast and put up 7 points right off the bat, and then got the ball back, stumbled over their feet a little bit, and since then the Indians were stumbling, they got on the board, and then Staley has since stumbling has gotten back on track and has went up big 21-6 over the Indians. As this kick is up, good kick, all the way to the 20, and decent return, but even better coverage from the Falcons, as the Falcons will have to play defense for the last couple minutes to end this quarter, unless they can come up with a turnover. The Indians take over here at their own 26, 1st and 10, looking to get back on track. Like I mentioned before, really, Indians stumbled over their feet out of the gate, got a little something going, and then have since stumbled again. So let's see what they can do before half. As quarterback's looking for something, nothing there. Take off running and get what he can. As he does get a decent gain of about 7, maybe 6. It looks like 6, gain of 6 on the last play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. And Indians come to line here. Shotgun. Handoff. Breaks a tackle. But he breaks another tackle. Abe looks like just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down here for the Indians. Keegan Cooey and company in on the tackle for the Falcons. As 3rd down and 3 for the Indians. And pass here out to the wide receiver. He's got some room to see where they mark it. He's close. And looks like he is over the line to gain, as it is a 1st down for the Indians. And option, no option there, as he decides to just take off and run. And timeout taken by the Falcons at the 2-minute mark here. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Indians. Staley's defense looking to make a stand here just before half. And as for the Indians, they're looking to hopefully turn the tide in their favor a little bit, as they have struggled out of the gate in this one. Only able, let's think of the thing. They had a block. Staley blocked a punt. They've had tons of penalties. Penalty yards have really stacked up here for the Indians. And if you look at it on paper, it's going to be the one thing to circle. It's going to stick out in my eyes, at least. It's hard to win a football game when penalty yards and penalties are just stacking up, because that means you're moving in the wrong direction. And I'm no genius, but it's really hard to score a touchdown if you're moving the opposite way you need to go. So Indians come on the line here for a 2nd down and 7 play. And look, going to go deep here. He's open. Passes. Whew, close one there. Pass fell incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 7, as he was open. He broke free from that Staley secondary. And all he had to do was just catch it. He could have walked in the end zone. Nonetheless, incomplete. Be 3rd down and 7 for the Indians from their own 40-yard line, with just 1:51 remaining here in the first half of play. Indians with 3 wide receivers to the left, and whistles come in, and timeout for Osage before this 3rd down play. Staley has been much better as we've moved along in this one defensively on 3rd down plays, as they did struggle a little bit early on. Indians killed him with first downs. Excuse me. On third down plays on those first couple drives. But ever since, they have figured it out and have been a pretty solid brick wall ever since. Holding this Fort Osage team to only 6 points through almost 2 quarters. And looks like the Indians are going to send 3 receivers out to the left. Shotgun formation, running back in the backfield. He's going to look to pass, and she's just going to take off and run with it. But he's not going to be able to get a first down, and Staley's going to call a timeout. Braden Robertson on the tackle for the Falcons. I'll bring up fourth down. 4th down and 2 for the Indians. It's like each team has 1 timeout remaining in this first half. And we're back here for this 4th down and 2 play from the Indians. 1:45 remaining here in the first half. Hard count from the Indians. And flag, looks like movement up front from the Indians. Yes, false start on the Indians. And if they weren't going to punt that time, they're going to punt this time. It'll be 4th down and 7. Looks like David Lewis back deep to receive for Staley. Get this one off. And takes a bounce. And it goes out of bounds. And Staley will take over with 1:38 remaining in the first half at their own 23-yard line. Jared looking to lead his team to another touchdown before halftime. That's a good start. Senior running back Nico Madrid breaks free for a big play. As Staley can really, 2-minute offense mode here, under 2 minutes left, so need to hurry up if they want to try and get something on the board. Jared back to pass. He's looking deep for Kendrick. And ball falls incomplete, overthrown. Good coverage. Jared needs to maybe take a little bit something off that one next time. As looks like the Falcons have maybe made a quarterback substitution. Yes, number 9 is taken over as quarterback for the Falcons. There's a flag here. legal procedure maybe on the Falcons. Push them back 5 yards. Be second down and 15 from their own 33. And looks like they're going to run an option play here as he breaks free down the sideline. David Brooks with a big play off the read option for the Falcons, and he picks up a big first down and gets out of bounds. With a minute 08 remaining here in the first half. First down and 10 from the Fort Osage 26-yard line. And motion man David Brooks. Going to be another handoff. He breaks free and picks up maybe 6. Ezra Peterson on the carry for the Falcons, as he's been a big name here. Falcons do have lots of names in that backfield, but I think he's a sophomore, junior maybe, has been a big factor here so far in this one. And Jared Fowler looking to pass. Ball falls incomplete. It'll be third down and 4 with 32 seconds remaining here in the first half of play from the District Activities Complex here at Staley High School. Jared Fowler and his Staley offense getting the signals from the sideline. Taking their time. 6 seconds on the play clock. And they get down the line. 2, 1. Okay, gets the play off. Pass. It's caught. And did he get to the? He did. Has pass complete to, again, Ezra Peterson. Moves the chains for another Staley first down. It'll be first and 10 from the Fort Osage 12-yard line. Jared Fowler looking to pass. He's going to throw it to his running back, who breaks free and gets into the end zone. And number 1, Fabian McLeod for a Staley Falcon touchdown. Jared Fowler with another touchdown passing touchdown rather. He has now run one in and he's thrown 2, so give him 3 touchdowns for the game and give Fabian 2 as the Staley Falcons go up 28-6 over the Fort Osage Indians. There is just 18.5 seconds remaining here in the first half, as we have seen a game that has been dominated by your Staley Falcons. And coming in, that's just about what I expected. I expected a good one, but I did expect the Falcons to be a very dominant force, and so far that is exactly what we have seen between these 2 top teams in the Metro. As Staley prepares to Staley getting ready to kick the ball off here. And Indians back deep to receive this kickoff. And good kick again. Fielded right at the 20. And he's got a hole, but covered up pretty quickly there. And Indians will have 9 8/10 of a second 9 seconds. 9 seconds to do something on offense. If I was them, I would take myself a knee and head to the locker room. Or hand it off, get what you can, and head to the locker room. First down and 10 Indians from their own 44. And back to pass. It's complete. Inbounds. And first down for the Indians. And rush to the line. Unable to get the play off. And Indians will head to the locker room. At the half, Staley 28, Fort Osage Indians 6. I will be right back in just a minute with senior night with the Staley Cheerleaders. So to kick things off, our first senior here is Kelsey Davis. Kelsey's future plans are to attend college and study nursing. Kelsey's activities include cheer for 4 years, NHS for 3 years, and National Technical Honor Society for 1 year. Her favorite high school memory is competing at regionals her junior year because the team had a rough week leading up to it, but came out on top as regional champions. Next up, we have Elena Hood. Elena's plans for after high school are to study medicine at Mizzou and become a surgeon. Her activities include cheer for 3 years, JV cheer captain for 1 year, and NCAPS medical for 1 year. Her favorite high school memory is winning state her sophomore year. Next up, we have Mia Hurt. Mia's plans for after high school are to attend college and study physical therapy. Mia's activities include varsity cheer for 2 years and gymnastics for 13 years. Her favorite high school memory is all the Friday night football games. And fourth on our list is Kylie Kiernan. Kylie's future plans for after high school are to study dentistry at UMKC and become an orthodontist. Kylie was involved in varsity cheer for 4 years, student council for 3 years. She was the varsity cheer captain for 2 years, including this year, and soccer for 1 year. Her favorite high school memory was cheering the football team to a state championship win and being a 2-time cheerleading state champion. Next, we have Bella Lampy. Bella's future plans for after high school are to continue cheering in college and study sports therapy and nutrition. She was a part of cheer for 4 years. Her favorite high school memory was winning state freshman year and cheering the football team to a win at state and bonding with all of the cheer girls on the sideline. Next, we have Riley Sapp.
Riley's future plans are to attend and cheer at either MU or KU and study business or exercise science. Riley's activities include varsity cheer for 4 years, varsity cheer captain for 2 years, beta club for 4 years, NHS for 2 years, leadership for 2 years, and vice president of Stuco for 1 year. Her favorite high school memory is cheering the football team to a state championship win at Mizzou. And lastly, but certainly not last, next we have Veda Thomas. Veda's future plans are to attend Northwest Missouri State University to study nursing. Veda's activities include cheer for 3 years, JV cheer captain for 1 year, soccer for 2 years, in-caps for 1 year, and into sports for 3 years. Her favorite high school memory is winning state her freshman year. All 7 cheerleaders there, we see them on a football field with their families. What a great night to celebrate our seniors, as next we will have the halftime show, looks like from the Emeralds, and then we will have band senior night coming up here from the district activities complex.
step out of his or her spot, leaving their shoes and that space to be filled by a future member. And now, on behalf of our band family, we proudly present the senior class of 2021. Spencer Addis, tenor saxophone, son of Brad and Anitra Addis. Nicholas Anderson, tuba and electric bass, son of Eric and Sherry Anderson. Jackson Wayne Bailey, flute and electric bass, son of Misty Lewis. William Batty, baritone saxophone, son of Ann and Michael Batty. Amanda Benedict, color guard and captain, daughter of Kim Benedict and Carl and Bridget Benedict. Nick Berkman, trombone, son of Wynn and Jennifer Berkman. Colin Edwards, percussion, son of Jennifer Edwards and Craig Pierce and Ron Edwards and Heather Knoll. Natalie Engel, clarinet, daughter of Andy and Chris Harris. Leah Eskelson, alto saxophone, daughter of Bill and Jenny Eskelson. Karen Evans, flute, daughter of Edward and Vicki Evans. Shauna Gilliwater, piccolo, flute, and alto saxophone, daughter of Adam and Lisa Lockmiller and Joshua Gilliwater. Christopher Griffin, trumpet, son of Barry Griffin and Lisa Thomas. Dylan Guest, trombone, son of Noel Guest and Paul and Lisa Guest. Callie Jones, color guard and captain, daughter of Chad and Katie Jones. Martha Johnson, clarinet, daughter of Helga Johnson and Alan Johnson. Jess Major, clarinet, daughter of Nicole and Chad Reinhardt. Caitlin Mullins, flute and tenor saxophone, daughter of William and Laura Mullins. Brendan Patterson, trombone, son of Dennis and Candy Patterson. Tabitha Reinhardt, flute, daughter of Nicole and Chad Reinhardt. Jara Ritchie, color guard and captain, daughter of Jerome and Jennifer Ritchie. Elizabeth Dudley, head drum major and clarinet, daughter of David and Mary Dudley. Seniors, we can't thank you enough for building the biggest Staley band ever, and we wish all of our members could be here tonight to express their gratitude. Your legacy will live on well beyond this year. We have more memories to make, and we know that you will face any challenge ahead with strength and grace. You mean the world to us, and we thank you for remaining Staley strong. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it another big round of applause for the Falkenberg Band and Diamonds class of 2021.
After the Lights Clinic is open 9 to 11 p.m. every Friday night to handle sports injuries. Go to Liberty Hospital Sports Medicine, where a physician is available to evaluate athletes after the lights. Call 816-407-2315. Liberty Hospital is the North Kansas City School District's official provider of athletic training services and sports medicine. MU Orthopedics and Liberty Hospital are working together to bring you the most advanced orthopedic and sports medicine care in the Northland. Together, our orthopedic surgeons can treat everything from sports injuries to total joint replacement. And new to the team is a foot and ankle specialist, Dr. Nathan Gauze. To learn more about MU Orthopedics at Liberty Hospital, visit libertyhospital.org/MU. Canning Orthodontics is dedicated to serving the community with more than just amazing smiles. They want to treat their patients to an amazing customer service experience, all while building real, lasting relationships. Visit canningorthodontics.com. Kiefer USA, going beyond the surface for North Kansas City schools. An industry leader in the supply and installation of sports-related products, Kiefer USA has one mission: bring the best quality athletic products to the world. At Staley High School, we are excited to have Kiefer USA help our school go beyond the surface. For more information, visit kieferusa.com.
Welcome back here to the DAC, where Staley has had a dominant first half. And Staley kicked off there. Fort Osage get the ball at their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10. We come back here with a very balmy 78 degrees. Staley, like I just mentioned, very dominant in that first half. Able to put up 28 points on offense and defensively hold Fort Osage to only 6 points. And a check here. Staley in the home black and Fordo in the away whites as Staley swallows up that run play for no gain, as it'll remain 2nd down and 10 for the Fort Osage Indians. Fordo coming to the line here, rolling out right. He's looking to pass. He's got a receiver. Ball is incomplete. Good coverage there from the Falcons. Fort Osage coming to the line here for their 3rd down play. He's got nothing. He's going to take off. And hit out of bounds. Looks like for a gain of 6. The 4th and 4 for the Indians. Colin Birch with the last tackle for the Falcons. And a little check of some scores around the Kansas City area. Looks like we got North Kansas City beating St. Joe Central 34-0. Good punt here from the Indians. David Lewis is going to receive it and makes a guy miss, gets out of it. And so a little shiftiness from the all-state safety, number 5, the senior David Lewis, on the return for the Falcons. And let's see, we got Smithville leading William Chrisman 28-0 at halftime. And let's see what else can I. Park Hill South is leading Grandview 21-0 in the second quarter as Staley breaks free with a huge run from the senior running back, number 23, Nico Madrid. Huge run there. Breaks free on the first play of the second half for the Falcons. And Staley comes to the line here for the first down and 10 play from the Fort Osage 40-yard line. Jared Fowler back to pass, looks over the middle. He's got a receiver, Ben Hensel, almost breaks free from a tackle, and multiple Fort Osage defenders on to make the stop. That's good for another Staley first down. Mark it up to the Fort Osage 30-yard line. And 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Staley with the football. Forced a Fort Osage punt to begin the third quarter. Sheriff Fowler on the Staley offense looking to the sideline. And back to pass. He's got a receiver just slightly overthrown. And we'll bring it back. Second down and 10 from the Staley Fort Osage 30-yard line. Staley at the line here. Second down and 10 play. It's going to be a handoff. He's got some room and nice explosiveness out of the backfield from the running back, Nico Madrid, senior number 21. Has shown great explosiveness here in this game. Multiple runs out of the backfield for good chunks of yardage. This time David Brooks in the backfield. Handoff to him. Plenty of room with the middle. And he's able to get all the way down to the 5-yard line for another Staley Falcon first down. He'll make it first down and goal. So Falcons running the ball very productively here. And another handoff. This time not going to go nowhere. And number 8, David Brooks, the ball carrier for the Falcons. A second down and goal from the 8-yard line for the Falcons. A couple red zone trips in this game for the Falcons. Converted on the first one with 6 points of the rushing touchdown from Jared Fowler. Ooh, a busted play. Did the ball come out, though? And yes, it did. Jared Fowler fumbles the ball and recovered by the Fort Osage Indians. Looks like a busted play there. Attempted to run the read option. Fort Osage defenders were all over it on that right side of the line, and either the running back or Jer had anywhere to go, and Jer tried to just fall, and when he did, ball popped out. So Fort Osage Indians take over after the turnover at deep inside their own territory at their own 12-yard line. And quick pass. It's caught. Good gain there. It's a gain of 9 on the play for the Indians. The Indians have so far showcased very short, quick passes over the middle and out to the outside to the receivers. Have featured a run game that hasn't been very successful but they have stuck with it. So we'll have to see if they're still going to stick with it, especially with our quarterback who right here breaks free, huge up the middle, and that really has been the bright spot for the Indians this whole game. Quarterback keepers have really hurt this Staley defense, and continues to hurt this Staley defense. Because hopefully here they can, I said in that first half, what are they going to do to be able to stop that? And so far, it has been nothing but the same. As that run play for the Indians gets a few yards, would be second down and 4 for the Indians. Getting a 6 in the last play for the Indians. Can run a line, 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 split out to the left. And it's going to be another handoff to the outside. He's got room. And break away from a tackle, some more yards for another Fort Osage first down. So here we are. And it's in the second half. Watch the first half where really Staley dominated. And Fort Osage, like I said, stumbled over their feet. But so far, Staley came out. First play of the first drive, second half, stopped Fort O. And went down and got a touchdown. But now Fort O back on offense has been successfully moving the ball with small and big chunk plays mixed in and driving here against the Staley defense, who has been almost on lock so far the whole game. As that last run play, good for a gain of 2. Number 33, Bennett Thacker, on the tackle for the Falcons. It'll be second down and 8 for the Indians. Back to pass, quick pass over the middle again. This time swallowed up there by, looks like, number 15, Braden Robertson, on the tackle for the Falcons. Be third down and 6 from the 38-yard line of the Falcons. Staley going to bring the pressure. Able to escape, though. Huge hole, and picks up another first down for the Indians. So, again, just like we saw early in that first quarter, Fort Osage's quarterback able to scramble, use his legs on third down, really any down so far, and really hurt the Staley defense. But I will say the clock is not the Indians' friend here, as they have had the ball for quite a long time, and we're just under 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. So they are a slow-paced offense that really is going to need to kick it into high gear here if they are going to want to try and make a comeback, as they are down by 22 here in this third quarter. Second down and 8 for the Indians from the Staley 27-yard line. And going to be a handoff up the middle. Staley defense with a swarm of Falcons on the tackle. Gain of a few. Be third down and 5 for the Indians. So let's see. Again, third down for this defense. The Indians have killed with the quarterback's legs. Let's see if it's going to be, yep, there it is, quarterback keeper. This time the Falcons are not fooled and are prepared for that one for, looks like a loss of maybe 1 or 2 on the play. Looks like 2 will be fourth down for the Indians. Yeah, it's fourth down and 7. Looks like coming up for the Indians. They're going to stay on the field, as they do desperately need some points, as we are almost under 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. So if they're going to make a comeback, this needs to be a scoring drive. Looking for the end zone. First down, though it is caught. Looks like right at the 16 maybe. Caught it right at the 16, so good enough for a Fort Osage first down. Staley gives up the first down on fourth down, and Fort Osage continues this drive. 1st and 10 for the Indians. This has been a well-thought-out, methodical drive for the Indians. Has another handoff. And good for a couple, as they have continued to stick with this run game that was really swallowed up in that first half. And I think they got away from their game a little bit trying to pass in that first half, but they have kept with the run game here in the second half, and it's opened up some passes for the Indians in this second half. As rolling out right, looking to pass, takes a huge hit on the play, and ball deflected, incomplete. The third down and 7 from the Staley 13-yard line. Can the Falcons get another stop on third down? My guess is they need to make 2 more stops, because I haven't seen the Indians kick a field goal yet in this game. So a little rollout to the left, and he's looking for the end zone. Ball falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down, and the Staley Falcons will have to make another stop on defense if they want to keep this, hold the Indians to only 6 points. Or try, I guess, because we do have a whole nother quarter left to play here at the District Activities Complex, as these Falcon supporters here turn up the noise. And a little quarterback rollout to the right, caught, and first down right near the goal line. So first down for the Indians will be 1st and goal. So again, the Falcons give up the first down on 4th down. So defense doing their job early downs, and really just it's those 3rd downs and 4th downs now that have Falcons defense has squandered first downs to this Indians team. Has another quarterback keeper, no signal, he's going to be short. Be 2nd down and goal for the Indians. Braden Robertson and Colin Birch, 2 senior linebackers, and on the stop for the Staley Falcons. And they did get a yard on the last play, so they are at the 1-yard line now. Still 2nd down and goal, and I believe he's in. Yes, he is in. Fort Osage Indian touchdown. And I think Fort Osage is going to say, we don't kick field goals. They're going to stay on the field and go for 2 here. And looks like we're debating on what to do here. They are going to stay on the field and go for 2. And nowhere to go. 2-point conversion is no good. So they'll keep the score at Staley 28, Fort Osage 12. Staley's kickoff return team on the field here to receive this kick from the Indians after that scoring drive that really took off about 6 minutes, 45 seconds off this clock. So we will see here what the Staley offense has to say with this drive. Do have a little score update here. North Kansas City Hornets have continued their scoring ways against the St. Joe Central, and with a score of 41-0. That last kickoff return by Fabian McLeod almost was able to get out of his couple tackles. He had space, just couldn't get away, as there is a flag on the play. And a little official discussion here. And the call is holding on Staley. So that'll push the Falcons back 5 yards. So make it 1st and 10 from the Falcon 18-yard line. Jeff Fowler with the handoff to David Brooks. Good gain. And looks like a gain of about 8. 8 on that last play. Yes, gain of 8 for the Falcons. It'll be 2nd down and 2 with just under a minute left to play in this third quarter. 50 seconds remain in counting. And going to be another handoff. Again, breaks free from a couple tackles and tackled for a first down, though, with 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. So time winding down. Staley looks like they're going to take their time here. Don't want to cause any disruption or a turnover. As the clock winds down, the clock is ahead of the play clock, so we'll have time to be able to run this clock out as they do. At the end of the third quarter, Staley leads 28-12. Number 55, the injured Indian on the last play. And Kendrick Stone in motion. Be a handoff to David Brooks with some space. Makes a move, and he's got room down the sideline. Touchdown. Excuse me, I believe that was Fabian McLeod again on the carry for the Falcons. As that is good for a Staley Falcon touchdown. I'll make the score Staley 34, Fort O 12. Is penning the extra point here and kicks up. And it's good. As Staley will go extend their lead 35-12. And back here, Staley prepares to kick this ball off to the Indians. Good high kick once more. Fielded right about the 20-yard line. Tries to make a move and escapes back out to the other side. And he's got the sideline, but Staley defenders are able to get there after the reverse of field. Good return there by the Indians. Out to the 41, 42-yard line. There's 11 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in the game. Staley leading this one 35-12. Both teams with 3 timeouts. As the Indians come to the line, it's first down and 10 play from their own 42-yard line. Going to be a handoff and gets through the Staley defensive line all the way down to the Staley 30-yard line. Big play there from the Indians. Keegan Cooey credited with the last tackle for the Falcons. So Fort Osage has continued to stick with the run here. And quick pass out to the running back out of the backfield, but nowhere to go. And swarmed by these Staley Falcon defenders. Looks like Braden Robertson was the first Falcon to meet him. It'll be second down and 8 for the Indians from the Staley 28-yard line. And pass. We got a flag down. Big play, big hit over there on the sideline, Staley sideline. Let's check our flag here. False start on the Indians. So you can take that play out of the book and march the Indians back 5 yards. Replay second down. And it'll be second down and 13 for the Indians. Indians going to pass here. Looking and hit and sacked for a huge loss back all the way back to the Staley 40-yard line. So Staley's defense with another sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on that last play. It'll be third down and 20 for the Indians from the Staley 40-yard line. Gonna need a pretty decent chunk of yards here for a first down. Although Indians have shown no field goals for the end zone. It's gonna be caught before the end zone, inbounds, and they're gonna mark it inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. So again, third down has been a killer for the Falcons tonight. Unable to get off the field on third down and fourth down. As the Indians come to the line here, first and goal. Looking to pass. Got a receiver wide open for another touchdown, as that'll move the score to Staley 35, Fordo 18. As thankfully Staley has built themselves a nice lead that these late scores can you can have these late scores without having to panic too much. Although I know defensive coordinator John Crutcher does not like to see his defense getting up these fourth quarter scores. He's a big believer in the shutout or hold them to under 10 points. But this is only the second game of the season, and they can only go up from here. So great stop there on this 2-point conversion, as that'll keep the score at Staley 35, Fordo 18. Another check of some scores here. I have the Liberty Blue Jays, crosstown rivals here. Liberty versus Liberty North. And Liberty is in the lead over Liberty North, as nice kickoff return there by Kendrick Stone. And nice return, as Falcons have continuously received great field position, whether it be gifted to them from the Indians or playmakers just making plays. We will see what the Staley offense can do here with a 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line with 8:46 left in this game, leading this one 35 to 18, as that run play goes nowhere but backwards. Looks like a loss of about 3 on the play. Be second down and 13 from the Staley 35-yard line. Staley's in no hurry here as they're trying to take their time, run the clock, and just that is almost good. That's a great play. I've seen the Falcons run that play many times. Unfortunately, the Indians, I think, that had that one snuffed out a little bit. So it'll be third down and 13 now. The Falcons need some big yards here. Pick up a first down, and one unfortunate thing about that last pass is it does stop the clock with 7:59 remaining in this one. Jared Fowler motion Joey Derringer, and he's back to pass. He's rolling out right, throws back left. He's got a receiver, but unfortunately does not have the running room. Forced out of bounds at the 39, and it'll be fourth down and 9 for the Falcons as they will punt. Fabian McLeod to punt this ball away for the Falcons. Good punt, great punt in fact, and muffed, tries to fair catch it, but the Falcons do recover. And wow, the Falcons got down there and acted like he was going to fair catch it, and then all the Falcons stood around him, and the ball went right through the receiver's hands, and they fell on it for Staley Falcon fumble recovery. So Staley gets the ball back here with 7:46 left. And Staley offense back out here. Looking to run more clock. Number 8, David Brooks in motion here for the Falcons. Going to be a handoff. And number 21, Nico Madrid on the carry for the Falcons. Oh, correction. Ezra Peterson on the last carry for the Falcons. Will be second down and 5. And another handoff to the outside. Another good chunk of yards. David Brooks on the last carry for the Falcons. First down and goal play. Good for a few. Nico Madrid on the last carry for the Falcons. It'll be second down and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. 6 minutes remaining here. And a little miscommunication there from Jared to his wide receiver, Kendrick Stone. Be 3rd and goal from the 4.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Extra point by Isaac is good.
Well, Falcons scoring a touchdown to extend their lead out to 42 to 18. 5:45 left to go here in the final quarter of play. Staley with a false start on that last kickoff. And we'll redo it. And here we go. Good low kick. It's going to bounce out of bounds, though. And we'll give the Indians nice field position. And the Indians elected to have the Falcons re-kick. So part 3 of the kickoff here. And this kick's on the ground and just fallen on by the Indians. Check of the Liberty versus Liberty North score. Liberty's leading North 26-14. Rockhurst is out in front of the Park Hill Trojans 24-3. Oak Park is currently losing to Grain Valley 36-0. And Park Hill South is still out in front of Grandview 14-0. As that last play they're saying completion. Yes, pass complete. My last play, Falcons said he dropped it, but officials say nope. So first down for the Indians. And Falcons all over that play. Looks like Braden Robertson, first one to meet him in the backfield on last play. I think number 42, Colin Birch, finished him off. So good read there by Staley linebackers. And Indians looking to pass. Wow. Wow. Impressive little pitch there. And big play for the Indians. As Indians are threatening once more. Falcons seem to watch these late in game scores. At some point, it could come back to haunt them in the season. Indians back to pass. And he's just going to fall down. Looks like right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Be second down for the Indians. Let's see. I got the couple more scores here. Got the Platte County Pirates out in front of the Kearney Bulldogs, 28-14. And I got St. Pius out in front of St. Michael, 21-13. That pass incomplete into the end zone. Will be third down and 10. Dylan Grego on the coverage for the Falcons. And back to pass again is the Indians. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete. It'll be fourth down for the Indians. back to pass. And not going to be enough for a first down. But pass incomplete. Turnover on downs. And Falcons will take possession here. 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line. So defense with a nice stop to more than likely secure the victory for the Falcons, with just 3:42 remaining here on this one. And Jer Fowler back out on the field here. More than likely will hopefully be able to hand the ball off, pick up a few first downs, and get out of here with W. These Falcons are up big here, 42-18. And another good gain there. Nick King on the carry for the Falcons. And senior running back. And Nico Madrid comes into the game for Nick. Jared Fowler checks out of the game for the Falcons. And quarterback keeper, good for a first down. Cole Robertson on the carry for the Falcons. Moves the chains for the Falcons. And second down for the Falcons. Nick King on the carry for the Falcons. Maybe a gain of 1. Third down. And 5 coming up here. A look into the future here. Staley will be playing away next week. A non-conference game against Blue Springs. And then on the 18th of September, we will be right back here for a home game against Liberty North. Both those games slotted for 7 o'clock. Pass. Looking. He's complete. And a first down for the Falcons. Ryan Dieterding, the senior tight end, on the catch for the Falcons. And Nick King on the carry for the Falcons as time winds down here and the clock hits 0. The Staley Falcons take home their first W of the season with a final score of 42-18 over the visiting Fort Osage Indians. They will be at Blue Springs next week. That game starting at 7 p.m. This is Jake Blue signing off for Into Sports.
For a full menu to order online. At Meritus Health, it is easy to find a doctor nearby whenever you have more than 140 to choose from. More doctors, locations, and specialists than any other provider in Northland. Meritus Health.
Hey fans, the Into Sports program is excited to offer local community businesses the opportunity to have advertising at all 4 high schools through game broadcasts and social media. This program is student-driven with 100% of the proceeds directed back to the schools. If you would like to be a part of this new venture with Into Sports, please contact your building athletic director.